I'm going to tell you a little bit about the primary colors today. So I have with me a color wheel. This is purchased at an art supply store. You can purchase small ones like this or larger ones, and usually you would see something like this on the wall in an art classroom. But either way, you can purchase these pretty cheap at any art supply store. If you're in the United States, you can do Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Walmart. Any of those have these as well. So this is a very useful tool for artists. If you're using this for painting, you can look up the colors on the color wheel when you're painting, and also for any of your drawings, and it kind of helps guide you a little bit. So the primary colors is what I'm covering today, and there are three primary colors. The first one is blue, then red, then yellow. Once again, blue, red, and yellow. Now, why do we call these the primary colors? And these are the colors that come first on the color wheel. Now, why do we say they come first? There's a whole bunch of colors on here. How do we determine they come first? Well, basically, they are the colors that you can use to mix any other color that you see on the color wheel from. So blue and yellow, for example, when you mix those, that makes green. That is called a secondary color. Secondary color, green. Now for another example, yellow and red, you mix those together, and that makes the secondary color of orange. Last example, for red and blue, when you mix these two primary colors together, that makes violet, sometimes called purple. Usually violet whenever you're talking about art supplies or referring to any art terms. So that's a little bit about the primary colors, about when you mix them. Now, the question is, can you mix any other colors to make a primary color? No, not really. You can get really close, say if you're mixing some of these greens together with maybe like some of this blue violet or something like that, that can get really close to a blue. Now, you're not going to get exactly a blue. Same thing with any of these other primaries, yellow or red. Now, that's a little bit about primary colors today. Remember, you have blue, red, then yellow. Those are the primary colors on the color wheel.